Good morning, people. So I'm on my way to get my Mirena coil removed. I'm getting the train because I ain't driving in this. I'm a new driver, don't you know? It's only been nearly 2 years. So yeah, I'm just doing this video because in the last video I forgot to tell you just how much it hurt having it put in. So I'm a little bit nervous this morning. Everything I've seen online and the doctor has said it does not hurt having it removed unless there's any complications, but that doesn't make me any less nervous after the awful pain of having it put in. And I'll talk to you a bit more about that when I come out and just let you know how it was. So yeah, I'll speak to you later. Bye. Hello again, people. So I'm back home again after having my Mirena coil removed this morning. I went over on the train to Grimsby and now I'm back on my boat in Lincoln. So yeah, having it removed is nothing like having it put in. I touched upon the pain earlier of putting it in. When they put it in, they put the speculum in and then they put like a little clamp to open up the neck of your womb, and that's what they don't warn you about when you decide to have the coil. They do not tell you how much that is going to hurt. Now, I know people who have had children say that it doesn't hurt, but if you haven't had children and that part of your anatomy has not been open or stretched, that's damn painful. And people need to be warned about that, because I was told it doesn't hurt having the coil put in, and so did not expect the pain that came with it. I nearly fainted, as I said in the previous video, and to this day I still have what I call, and I know it sounds dramatic, I have flashbacks. I swear I got post-traumatic stress disorder from it because I was just not expecting it. Nobody warned me. Maybe I should have done a bit more research, but nobody warned me on that pain. So yeah, having it out is nothing like that, thank God. Thank the Lord. But it is uncomfortable. It's not pleasant at all. I wouldn't choose to do it again, but it's by no means painful. Now, what else did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, I'm laid down just to relax really, and because since having it removed and getting home, I've crashed. I just feel like sleeping. I don't know if that has anything to do with having the Mirena coil out, or whether it's just because I got up early to get the train, but I came home with all intentions of starting the washing up and starting another little animation for endometriosis awareness for next month, but I've just got in, I've put the fire on, and I've crashed on the couch, and I'm about to have a nap. I'm not even joking. I'm knackered. Oh yeah, cramps. You do get a few cramps after removal. So far for me, it's no more painful than the cramps that I get every day with endometriosis or just in general. I don't know if you have endometriosis or if you've ever felt this before, but it kind of feels like little hooks in your cervix, sometimes coming through the vagina, like little shooting pains. But yeah, it's no different to that. But otherwise, other than feeling a little bit tired, I'm fine. So I'm going to edit this video in with the catch up in a couple of weeks and just see what side effects have gone away or I've gained since removing the Mirena coil. So yeah, I shall speak to you soon. Bye. Hello people, just checking in. Today is the day after the Mirena coil removal, and I just thought I'd let you know how I'm feeling. I'm pretty tired still, and I have a huge headache. Now, I'm always pretty tired and I always have a headache, so it's hard to tell whether that's a withdrawal headache or if it's just a headache. I've drank lots of water trying to flush it out, but it's still there. So I'm going to give it a few more days and then let you know how I'm feeling. Hopefully it's not the beginning of the Mirena crash, which is basically the withdrawals of the coil coming out. Basically your body takes a while to adjust and you can have a few miserable days, in some bad cases weeks, but hopefully not. I will say though, when I walked out of the doctor's yesterday,
I did feel a huge sense of relief and excitement. I don't know if that was endorphins for excitement for the future, or if that was like a hormonal rush of like my body saying, oh, we're free of all these artificial things, let's get back to normal. I like to think that, but maybe it's all in my head, as Tom likes to say. It's a placebo effect maybe, but who knows? Even if it's a placebo effect, if it makes me feel good, then what's wrong with that? I know, right? And another thing I did today was the first day of the seed cycling that I'm going to try. So basically it's the first half of your cycle from day 1 of your period to the day of your ovulation. You take a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds ground up and a tablespoon of flax seeds ground up, and you can have them however, in salads, in food. I put them in my smoothie this morning. I'm going to try that every day. And then from the first day of your ovulation, you do a tablespoon of sesame seeds and a tablespoon of, just hold on a minute, sunflower seeds, and you grind them up and take them every day until you're back to the first day of your period. So it's 2 weeks of pumpkin and flax ground up, tablespoon of each, and then the other 2 weeks sesame seed and sunflower ground up, a tablespoon each. And you can have that however, but it has to be raw and ground, and this helps basically balance out your hormones. It's supposed to help with less pain, less inflammation, blah blah blah. I'm still doing my turmeric lattes every now and again, which is supposed to be good for anti-inflammatory properties and whatever, and I've got Tom on them as well because he loses his sense of smell quite often. He has flare-ups in his nose and his sinuses, so hopefully that'll help him too. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going and see how I feel in another week or so, and then I'm gonna add that to this video, and yeah, hopefully that'll help other people make the decision whether they're thinking of removing artificial hormones from their bodies or not. So yeah, I'll let you know how I'm feeling. See you soon. Ain't no holler back, girl. It's my shit, it's my shit. It's my shit, it's my shit. Ladies, I just need to tell you, today is day 3 of having the Mirena coil removed, and I feel ace. Feel ace. I've done loads today. Done loads. And the reason I'm telling you that I feel ace is because the first 2 days I felt crap. Really, really crap. And I've got this kind of feeling of whatever goes up must come down. So I'm hoping that I don't crash this afternoon, which is what I've done the past 2 days. Basically, I had a little bit of energy the first morning after, and then crashed. And the second day, I just felt crap all day. Yesterday I had a massive headache all day and I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't get warm. I was just mardy. Maybe that's the dreaded Mirena crash, I don't know, but I just felt rubbish. And today I've got up and the sun is shining, the sky is blue, and I've got up, walked the dogs. I took them for a longer walk than they usually have. I've come home, I've cleaned up, and I've just danced around the kitchen while I'm doing it. I feel like walking, I feel like going and doing stuff, which I haven't had for a long time. Whether it's just feeling miserable through lockdown or whatever, if it's hormonal, I don't know, but I have not felt like doing anything, and today I feel like doing something. So I just thought I'd let you know. So yeah, I'll let you know how the rest of the week goes, or if I crash this afternoon, I don't know, but I'm riding this energy now and I'm trying to keep it for as long as possible. So I'll see you later. Bye bye. Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Today I'm feeling great again because the sun is shining and I am artificial hormone free. It has been 1 week and I can't tell you how much better I feel. Maybe it's all in my head, as Tom likes to say, it's placebo effect. And you know what? I don't care if it is. These endorphins can stay for as long as they like. I understand that what goes up must come down, so I'm ready for that. And I'm ready for that simply because I've bought this book, which another YouTuber recommended actually, Amelia X. She's great to watch on YouTube. She's not just a YouTuber about, you know, hormones and stuff, she does all sorts, but I particularly watch her for her updates on her after the pill kind of updates. So yeah, this book, Period Power by Maisie Hill, I think that's back to front because I've got my camera turning inwards because I'm not a proper YouTuber, I'm a newbie, so yeah, we make these kind of mistakes. But this book has literally, I feel like it saved my life, because it's everything we should have been taught as young menstruators at school. At school we're basically taught, these are your organs, this is what it does, and this is how to prevent yourself from getting pregnant or having STIs. This book tells you how to understand what hormones are in control of what emotions and how you could prepare for it, and to go easy on yourself. If you're having that week lead up to your period and you feel useless and rubbish and depressed, you kind of know, obviously you always know that it's your period coming, but you understand why a little bit more. You understand which hormones are responsible for which emotions, like irritability and you know, that kind of feeling where you look in the mirror and you feel like you look old and blah blah blah, and estrogen and I can't say it. Sorry, next door's parrot's flirting with me through the window. Did you hear that? So not only do I just feel genuinely more happy and brighter and more awake, I feel a hell of a lot less bloated, I've got less body aches, and I now know how to track my cycle and what emotions I might be feeling at what time of the month. I've also been tracking my temperature so I can naturally prevent pregnancy, and I just feel like a light bulb has gone off in my head, and I feel brighter and happier and fresher and more ready to take on the world, as corny as that sounds. I just feel ace. Maybe it's the summer coming, but also I'm in that part of my cycle where you are just at ovulation, so that this book kind of describes that as your spring going into summer, so you're kind of just feeling like you're coming alive again, you know, after the autumn winter stages, which is lead up to your period and then your period week. It's an amazing book. I can't recommend it enough for you if you're trying to learn more about yourself and your cycle. And this is also brilliant because not only does it teach you to track your cycle for health reasons, whether you're trying to get pregnant or not get pregnant, it's just brilliant. I feel like it's stuff that I should have already known. I should have known all this. We should have known all this, and it makes me angry that we weren't taught this in schools. Kids, young girls, need to know about their emotions and their bodies and their hormones and why. Like, you always know that, oh, she's hormonal, you know. Yeah, but that's a good thing. Teach them about the hormones and teach them about why they feel a certain way and what hormone is in charge of what emotion, and they will be better equipped to deal with it. I feel like now I am. And if only I'd have felt that way as a teenager, I might not have been so angry and upset and genuinely thought I was clinically depressed when I probably wasn't. And I mean, yes, I have had anxiety and depression in the past, but I honestly feel like if I'd have known all these things that I know now, I'd have been a happier, brighter person growing up. And who knows what I'd have been like, you know. And it just makes me so angry that kids need to know that now. I think mental health, or poor mental health, wouldn't be so bad. We wouldn't be in this other pandemic of bad mental health if kids knew how to look after themselves properly. So it has only been a week, but I thought I'd go weigh myself anyway. Not bothered about losing weight as such, but I just wanted to know if I'd lost any water weight, because being on hormonal birth control can make you hold more water. But I purposely didn't work out because I just wanted to see if anything would change naturally. If anything, I have actually put on a couple of pounds, but it doesn't bother me because I'm less bloated. So I feel like I feel better and I look better, and the weight doesn't matter to me. As long as I look good and feel good, I don't care about how much I weigh. But I'll keep checking that just out of interest more than anything. But yeah.
So I forgot to tell you, which I thought was a major side effect. I haven't cried in a week. A whole week I haven't cried. Which is good for me because during lockdown I've been crying on a daily basis, several times a day. So that is a win-win for me. And it's safe.